Peace, y'all. Top of the morning. It's your boy Zulu King Street Fame. Y'all know what it is. Yo, I'm gonna talk to you about I seen a video last night on 1090 Jake. And I think like the news was talking about the prison system and how they get all the Tunchi in there and all that. Now, for y'all that's not from Florida, Tunchi is what we call K2. That's like what we call that shit up the road in prison, feel me? And we call regular weed loud in the system. We call it, this shit kind of crooked, but y'all gonna have to deal with it. Yo, we call it 60-180. Because if you get caught with a dirty urine, they wake you up in the middle of the night and they kick your bunk, and you got to go take a piss test, and you come up dirty for some weed, you're doing 60 days in the box, and they take 180 days of your game time if you have 180 days game time. So we call loud regular weed or whatever 6180, and we call K2 Tunchi. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever hear somebody in Florida been in prison say Tunchi, they talking about K2. So he's talking about the Tunchi, and he's talking about how the Tunchi get in, and he's talking about, and I believe the interview was on 23-1. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's that interview he did with 23-1, and they took snippets of 1090 Jake explaining how this gets into the prison system. You know, through officers or whatever have you, or people that work in the prison, nurses or whatever have you, inmates visit, however they get it in. He's like elaborating on it, and they're using this in the news, and everybody's saying 1090 Jake is snitching. But listen, really, and on actuality, like, that is considered like you're being used as an evidence type shit. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't using you as they're using your words like a statement, bro. You feel me? You got to be careful of the things that you say. You know, I know 1090 had an issue with highs and them and all that, and I did a video about that. You go back and check it. And I said, I think if 1090 Jake was like flagging or he was faking on anything that happened with him in prison, it would have came out already. Florida's like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Florida like that. Somebody would have been screamed on him from prison. You heard? Somebody would have made a video, a YouTube video in prison, and be like, man, you know what I'm saying? They would have sold him out, whatever. And they would have been like, he capping, big cap. But as far as them using his clip, see, you gotta realize something. 1090 Jake came out of prison. He shared a story. He could have already have been monetized like by the time he did his first video on YouTube, because somebody else's channel was like, yo, go support him, and all his followers went over there. So before he even had a video, he had over 1,000 something subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people talk a little bit too much, because you forget there's people still in there. You forget there's things still going on. There's investigations and stuff like that. Now, 1090 Jake, this ain't the first time that they've been using his videos. You see what I'm saying? So it's already a problem. And if you keep doing it, then you're doing it on purpose. You feel me? If I do a video and I'm like, yeah, this and that, blah blah blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, they're using my video in somebody's trial, on a murder trial. I ain't doing videos like that no more. I'm gonna issue my apologies, because sometimes we do things and we just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a journalist now, but the thing is, you're an active gang member. You're an active gang banger. You are actively going around with gang affiliated people, you're affiliated with them, you're throwing up gang signs, you're going to hoods, you're actively in the gang, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're actively a gang member. You're not saying, I'm just a journalist. You know what I'm saying? I'm a journalist now. I'm not in the streets no more. So, like, them street rules don't apply to me. Nah, man. You are an active gang member throwing up gang signs with riding around cities with gang members. You feel me? And you can't be both, my nigga. The other thing is this. When I do a story, I'll be like celebrity gossip or whatever. I'll be like, or whatever story it may be. I'll be like, yo, this and this happened, blah, blah, blah. I'll give y'all a little bit of the details. And then I'll tell y'all what, go look it up yourself. Because I'm not going to sit here and play detective. You feel me? That's just not me. That's like police work to me. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it make a good journalist. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're doing good journalism. But I'm not used to that. You feel me? I'm not used to, like, I'm not going through your fucking... Only if we in jail, bro, and you come up and we doing time, I'm going to look at your paperwork and I'm going to see who I'm dealing with. Other than that, I'm not going through niggas' paperwork. I'm not finding out your government name. I'm not gonna look up your aunt, your uncle. I'm not gonna go back to your history of your childhood and break down every bit of your life and then break down videos of you with other gang members and break this down and break that down to the point that the state or the feds are using my videos against you in a court of law. That means I'm doing police work. If the police is using my videos against you in a court of law, I'm doing police work. Am I right or am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. If I'm wrong, beat me up in the comments. If I'm right, put 100 down. Shit. Listen. So once 1090J seen they use his videos in the court cases and murder cases, he should have kind of leaned back from that and be like, yo, I'm not doing this for that. You feel me? Now, here goes another one. Now they using you now they using you against the police, Department of Corrections. They're using your videos saying what you have done. Not what you have done, how the drugs got in. You know what I'm saying? Through your experience of what you've been in prison and all this and that. Now they're using that video against. And I don't know, bro. You know, some people, like I seen the videos with 1090J, and I always say this, like I'm from the O, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the east side of Orlando. He chill with a cat that's from the east side of Orlando. That's a snitch, bro. I don't care what you call it. He a blood. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about that. But the boy told. And how I know? Because it's the kid Ratchet that he always got with him. The kid, I got a homie close to me. He's real close to me, you know what I mean? It's my dog. His nephew, all my peoples was Latin kings, you know what I'm saying? So they kings, you know what I mean? So his nephew went to go serve Ratchet one time, and Ratchet and his homeboy tried to rob nephew. Nephew's a skinny ass little jit, took his gun. He took 1090 Jake. He took the nigga Ratchet's pistol from him and shot Ratchet like 5 times with his own gun. Ratchet was on the floor. The police found him like 3 hours later or some shit like that. He ain't died or nothing like that. He got hit like 4 or 5 times with like a 45 or something like that. And he ain't died. Ratchet tell the police exactly what happened. We came to rob so-and-so. He took my gun and shot me. He implicated the other person that was with him. Ratchet did, which was his homeboy, which is doing time right now. I don't know if he caught 7 or 15. He caught one of those two, 7 or 15. But they raided the kid's house. They went to the kid's house and they found a bunch of guns and they found a bunch of shit in the kid's house, and that's why the kid's in prison. Because Ratchet told him he was with me when we did this try to rob and I got shot. That's snitching, homie. And 1090 Jake hangs out with this dude. You know what I'm saying? You can't pick what rats you can hang out with or what rats. No, that's how I feel about it. It's just like, whatever. But once you seen that your videos are being used in court, come on, my nigga, we street, bruh. We from the street. We've been behind the wall. I got 10 years behind them gates, boy. I'm not gonna do videos that's gonna put another man in jail. I don't care if it's my enemy, bro. I don't do that. We're street, bro. I done been in positions where I had to get free. I had to free enemies. We both got caught up in the situation, man. That's my dog. I don't know what y'all talking about. Ain't no problems. That's my homie, man. Give him a hug and everything. I ain't finna put my enemies in jail, let alone people I don't even know, and let alone the people I love. You heard? So once you seen your videos are being used against people in capital murder cases that they could fucking get the death penalty, you gotta fall back, man. That's just me. Cause you're active. You're an active street gangbanger, bro. You're in the street, active, and you know what I'm saying? I seen pictures of you in the hoods and all this and that, and throwing up blood and all that. Boy, you active, right? See, like me, I don't go live because sometimes I'll be around people that's doing things. A lot of people want me to go live all the time. Go live, go live. And I might start doing that. But the reason I don't is because sometimes I'll be around shit. I'm not active in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I got people that's active. And I got young kids that I try to talk to, and I got to go to the street, bro. I'm out here with them. You know what I'm saying? I talk to them, and I talk to them out of situations sometimes. Let them know life ain't, that life ain't what it is, bro. I let them know that life ain't what it is. But I'm out there. But I'm not actively selling drugs. I'm not actively gangbanging. I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? I try to deter them for that. So that's why I don't go live, because I don't want to put nobody in trouble. I don't want something to get caught on camera. Because, yo, people in the internet, bro, like, y'all people on the internet be solving cases and murders and all kinds of shit. Nigga, like, they'll be like, oh, look at the license plate, the first 3 letters of this license plate in the video while the guy was pumping gas, and then they'll track your ass down. And I'm not with none of that shit, bro. That's like police shit, bro. So, you know, like, I'm not gonna investigate your case. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna elaborate on it, and I'm gonna tell the people, if you want further information on that, do your due diligence and do your research. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go make a whole 40-minute video, 30-minute video breaking down your life. I mean, I can, but that's just like, man, investigation shit to me. I'm not no police investigator. I've never been, and I'm not. That's not my style, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do the homework for the police for them to use my videos in cases to lock my own people up, bro. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And if I did do a video that gets used in court or anything like that against somebody, I'm taking that video down. I'm issuing an apology, because that was not the intentions. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do no videos like that no more. You know what I mean? But I seen the clip, and then people was like, yo, is he snitching? And to intentionally, like, come out and say, listen, about the police beating in Florida, the police kill you in Florida. Everybody knows that. Yo, you go to prison, the police will kill you and all this and this and that. Now, if you're doing something to protect the inmates and you're coming out and you say speak out on that and start a movement, and that's different. But now when you're talking about money issues and drugs and phones being brought in the prison system, you know there's an operation. You know how that works, and you know there's money being made. And there's a lot of money being made. Thousands. That's different. Now they're using your words like a testimony. You feel me? So yeah, man. Yeah. That's kind of like telling. You know what I'm saying? Cause listen, now listen. Now what happens if somebody puts a lawsuit and now they want you to come testify? Woo! But didn't you say in your video that you gotta take the stand, boy? Woo! You feel me? What's gonna happen then? So you gotta be careful a lot about what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? About what you're saying for anybody, not just for 1090 Jake, for anybody. Because you seen they taking clippings, now they're using his clippings, and this is not the first time they're using his videos. I think they use the video 2 or 3 times already on court cases trying to put people in jail. And you still continue. That's the red flag right there. That's the red flag. I understand if you did it, yo, I ain't mean that, blah, blah, blah. I ain't doing no videos like that no more. None of that was ever said, and you continue to do it. And the state is continuing to use you in court. So y'all tell me if that's snitching or not. Can't be in the streets and be a journalist at the same time. You know what I'm saying? If the state is using your testimonies in court multiple times and you continue, then you helping them. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? You helping them, bro, because you have the opportunity to say, whoa, snap, and right your wrong, and come out and say, I apologize, I ain't mean this for the family, I was just entertaining, this is YouTube, I ain't think they was gonna do this, and I'm not gonna do no videos like this no more again. But now they're using other videos. So be mindful of what you say. And it's not even about the police beatings. It's not, if it was about the police beatings, I can understand, but like, yeah, the police killing motherfuckers in there. Police, you know what I'm saying, we gotta do something about that. Yo, you got brothers in there, you got fathers in there, you got, you know what I'm saying, uncles, grandfathers in there. The police are mistreating. We still humans, even though we in jail. They beat you down, they burn you with scalding hot water. Look it up. Go to Florida DOC on Google. Man gets dies because they put him in the shower with hot water burning on him, bro. Like 3rd-degree burns or something like that. The man died. You know what I'm saying? In the shower from the hot water, scalding hot water. And if you've been in Florida DOC prison, you know that water gets stupid hot. You gotta run. Like that water touch you is like boiling ass water. You know what I mean? So you got to move out the way fast, get out the shower, let that shit cool down or whatever. But they burn them to death. It does happen. Now, if you was talking about that, it's different. We're talking about drug operations, cell phone operations, officers, nurses, inmates, and gangs. So y'all let me know in the comments what you think. Is 1090 Jake telling? Because this ain't the first time this happened. Or was he just speaking on situations and now they're using it in court, like his other videos? It's your boy Zulu King, Street Fame 407. Y'all know what it is, man. We all gas, no brakes. If you ain't gonna be good, be safe. Remember, the love is fake and the hate is real. You heard?